Welcome to Quicksand, the most important news in pharma and biotech this week. The FDA approved Kite Pharma's Yescarta or Axicell, a cell-based gene therapy to treat adult patients with certain types of large B-cell lymphoma who have not responded to or who have relapsed after at least two other kinds of treatment. Yescarta, a chimeric antigen receptor or CAR T-cell therapy, is the second gene therapy approved by the FDA and the first for certain types of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Each dose of Yescarta is a customized treatment created using a patient's own immune system to help fight the lymphoma. The patient's T cells, a type of white blood cell, are collected and genetically modified to include a new gene that targets and kills the lymphoma cells. Once the cells are modified, they are infused back into the patient. The safety and efficacy of Yescarta were established in a multi-center clinical trial of more than 100 adults with refractory or relapsed large B-cell lymphoma. The complete remission rate after treatment with Yescarta was 51%. The treatment will sell for $373,000. The FDA nod vaults Kite and soon-to-be parent Gilead into market first launched by Novartis, which won approval in August for its $475,000 CAR T treatment, Kymriah, to treat pediatric patients with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. In a setback for Allergan, four of the company's patents covering its blockbuster eye drug Restasis were ruled invalid by the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas. Allergan has said it will appeal the decision, but what might have a wider ripple effect was another order that raised questions about Allergan's decision to transfer the patents to a Native American tribe to prolong the launch of Restasis generics. In the order on the agreement between Allergan and the St. Regis Mohawk tribe, U.S. Court Judge William Bryson wrote, "Sovereign immunity should not be treated as a monetizable commodity that can be purchased by private entities as part of a scheme to evade their legal responsibilities." About a month ago, Allergan agreed to transfer the patents on its blockbuster Restasis to the St. Regis Mohawk tribe, which has sovereign immunity and could protect them from challenges from generic competitors. As part of the agreement, the tribe received a one-time payment of $13.75 million and possible annual royalties of about $15 million. In an 11-page order separate from the one invalidating the Restasis patents for obviousness, U.S. Circuit Judge William Bryson wrote that the court has serious concerns about the legitimacy of the tactics that Allergan and the tribe have employed. The essence of the matter is this: Allergan purports to have sold the patents to the tribe, but in reality it has paid the tribe to allow Allergan to purchase, or perhaps more precisely to rent the tribe's sovereign immunity in order to defeat the pending IPR proceedings in the PTO. This is not a situation in which the patentee was entitled to sovereign immunity in the first instance. Rather, Allergan, which does not enjoy sovereign immunity, has invoked the benefits of the patent system and has obtained valuable patent protection for its product Restasis. Just as GlaxoSmithKline nears a decision from the FDA for its key shingles vaccine, Shingrix, Canada has become the first country to approve the shot, and it's a key piece of CEO Emma Walmsley's prescription for growth at the drug maker. The Canadian approval covers people 50 years or older as a prevention tool against the painful condition that's caused by latent varicella infection. It's based on a phase 3 trial that involved 37,000 people, 2,100 of whom were enrolled at 31 sites across Canada. The two-pronged study showed that the recombinant adjuvanted vaccine, given in 2 doses 2 to 6 months apart, is 97.2% efficacious in the target population and maintained a 90% efficacy in those 70 and above for at least 4 years. As we age, our immune system loses the ability to mount a strong and effective response to infection, GSK's vaccine CMO Thomas Breuer, MD, said in a statement. Shingrix was developed specifically to overcome the age-related decline in immunity. The FDA released new draft guidances for 32 drugs, including for those companies looking to develop generic versions of Mylan's EpiPen alternative Adrenaclick, Novartis' cancer treatment Afinitor, and AstraZeneca's cancer treatment Lynparza. On top of the new drafts, FDA released 19 revised guidance documents, including one for companies looking to develop generics of Eli Lilly's erectile dysfunction drug Cialis and other glaucoma treatments and antibiotics, among others. Both the new draft and revised guidance documents are part of FDA's efforts to provide product-specific recommendations on, among other things, design of bioequivalence studies to support abbreviated new drug applications. No consensus has been reached on whether the World Health Organization should continue with its biological qualifier proposal in assigning international non-proprietary names for biosimilars, and WHO says it will not be proceeding with this at present, according to an October report. The U.S. Biosimilars Council praised the WHO move, which follows the FDA's use of a system in which biosimilar non-proprietary names come with a four-letter suffix to distinguish them from their reference products, which is similar to what WHO had proposed. In addition to the work on the biological qualifier at WHO's meeting in May in Switzerland, WHO decided to move forward with a pilot project on the pre-qualification of two biosimilars of rituximab and trastuzumab. Key challenges highlighted at the meeting included encouraging trust in biosimilars and developing and sustaining a market that balances the interests of pharmaceutical companies and the need for patient access to quality therapeutics. The topic of interchangeability was also addressed at the meeting, and it was suggested if high-quality, safe, and effective SBPs are available, there will be less concern about interchangeability. Suggestions were also floated on compiling a list of interchangeable biosimilars to help countries select what is best for them, though it was recognized that opinions on interchangeability are not going to change overnight. Thank you for listening to Quicksand, Episode 2, October 23rd, 2017.